I heard a sound, like some scratching sound or whatever. Well, I don't want to imagine that.
Where are you going?
I heard something.
I know, right?
It didn't sound like the heater.
The heater's off.
So do you believe any of what you've seen is staged in any way?
Would I like to believe it's staged? I would like to.
There's demons.
Chair moving that was not part of the script, and
I don't like this.
Do I think it is?
No! No!
I can't wrap my head around a motivation for someone to do this.
What is your name and what grade are you in?
Yeah, I'm Cody Hood. I'm a junior this year.
Owen Kelm, I'm a senior.
So, my name is Taeun, and I'm a senior.
I am Micah Bame, the son of Lucas Bame. Perhaps that lends credibility to my testimony. My connection to St. Croix is I graduated last year, went there for 4 years, now at MLC.
My name is Chris Mackey, and I am the video recording arts teacher, algebra teacher, soccer coach, and a few other things.
So share any experiences that you have personally had filming in this dormitory.
Yeah, we had a project. It's supposed to be a horror project, but it turned out to be like a comedy, a horror comedy. It was not that scary. Yeah.
So a horror project with Cody and Andy that was supposed to be horror. It was all right. Turned out fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know there were several incidents of just, okay, well, I'll say this. A lot of people might want to be like, oh, what did you see? You know, some like solid evidence that you like see something. We didn't see anything, but there were plenty of sounds that were out of place with no known origin.
As the video recording arts teacher, I've been in here a number of times, and I was a dorm supervisor before that. And so I actually lived in this building when it was habitable.
So while you were filming, was there anything unnatural or paranormal?
I think the scariest thing was that like it's pitch black most of the time in here. You needed a light to go anywhere, and it was cold outside. We filmed in the winter. And the bathroom, obviously, I don't want to talk about that.
Personally, me, when I was off by myself waiting to record, the rest of the group is over on the other side of the dorm. I was by myself waiting, and I did feel a cold draft, and I did happen to see a shadow out of the corner of my eye. So that was scary.
There's a creepy bathroom in one part of the dorm, and there's a toilet plunger in there. It's like really tall, and I think Mr. Mackey just picked it up and put it there, just mess around, you know, with the scenery for our shot for the video. And so the plunger was just standing there. We left it there, went into another part of the dorm to film. We were all over there for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then we hear a clatter come from the bathroom, and we all just like stop, because we're on edge in the dorm, and any sort of noise is just gonna set us on high alert even more. And I'm like, I'm scared by that, and then I'm like, oh, it's Lucas Dulkey, because he has a costume with a cane. And I'm like, he's down there getting ready for the next shot. And he dropped his cane, or he's just like tapping it, because it sounded like a stick hitting the ground. And then Dulkey's like, no, I'm right here. And he's in a room just next to me. And we all realize no one's down there. So we go down there, and that standing plunger was there for however long, and it randomly fell over. And as we're leaving, behind it, it's quiet in there. And you just hear, like, behind us, it sounded like a coin, like someone dropped a quarter on the ground or something. And it was quiet, but, I mean, distinct enough.
So, short answer, yes. I've been in here enough. Back when I was a dorm supervisor, I would have students, random students from different friend groups, say that, I think I've been hearing something in this part of the building, or I thought I saw someone last night in the laundry room, and the camera footage shows nobody is there. I got that quite a bit as a dorm supervisor, but then we moved into the new dorm, and the old dorm, this building, quickly fell into disrepair. And I think as a result of that, less people being in here, some of the events, I guess, or lack of a better word, happened more frequently. Some of the events might be hearing weird noises. There's something about chairs.
Dude, the chair keeps moving in the bathroom every time we go in there.
Chair moving, that was not part of the script. So there's a red chair in the first hallway when you come in that usually, when we first came in the first day, it was sitting there. And, well, I first recorded with Evan Sassy and that group. And when we came in, it was looking at us in the door. We came around the other side of the building, and then when we got to that side, this corner, the chair had flipped and moved up the hallway. And then the next day when I came in with my group, the chair was moved back to the spot it originally was.
Chairs get moved all the time.
I saw the chair middle of the hallway. So after I take a film, I went around and I saw the hallway again. There's no chair. There's no chair.
We could come in here one day and have a chair set exactly where we want it. And the next day it's 90 degrees from that, or upside down. Why would anybody do that? I don't know. That's just one of the unexplained things that I've seen frequently here.
So, like, how can chair move? How can chair disappear? It doesn't make sense.
So final question for you here. You think it's scary, but do you believe that it is haunted or demon possessed?
See, from like a logical standpoint, like probably not. And there could be other things that like explain it, like the maintenance crew is in here a while, a little bit. Could it just be Mr. Mackey messing with students for years? Very possible.
Would I like to believe it's staged? I would like to. Do I think it is? I can't wrap my head around a motivation for someone to do this.
If anything is plausible, it would be demon possession because that's real and can actually happen. Like haunting is just people like, oh, it's scary in here, and ghosts and stuff, which aren't real. I think it's just more plausible to be demon possession.
Do you believe it's demon possessed?
Possibly.
It's the only explanation that I can come up with. I don't know how else to explain it. And with the stories that have been passed down, the reason I started filming in the dorm was because my brother also had experiences in the dorm, doors slamming and other things. We have a video of them in there when a door slammed, but maybe he planted the idea in my mind. But I mean, it's plausible to me. That I think it's. I can't say with certainty, of course, but it's the only answer I have.
I don't believe in ghosts, so I don't think it's haunted. Could there be a demonic presence here? I'm not going to say no.
I'm pretty sure there is Jesus and God. That means there is demon or something like that. So I believe demon is living here because they hate Christian, so they cannot go over there, and they're just staying here to scare us. But since we're Christian and we love Jesus, I believe, yeah, the demon cannot do anything to us.
They can smell through the monitor. So
I just won't
stanky.
talk right then. My name is Matt Marquardt, and I'm a senior.
I'm Tyler Goldberg, and I am a junior.
My name is Joe Engel, and I am a senior. Okay, so we're going to continue with our experience filming here during the day. Just some things that have happened. I can go first. We've had many interviews talking about the chair. And we had several incidents. We've been here every day. We're here about every day for about like 2 weeks. Every single day the chair was in a different spot, which I don't understand. Literally every day. And sometimes it's slight, subtle changes. Sometimes it'll be like, it's in front of the fire exit, and we turned it 90 degrees. The next day, it's back to where it was before. Some days it'll be like, it was at the end of the hallway, now it's right in the doorway kind of thing. Or, it's in this room. Why is it in that room?
I remember, like when it first came in here, we went and grabbed that. We went and grabbed the fire exit chair and put it here as like our interview chair.
Yeah.
But it got like moved from here back to the fire exit, and we still do not know why it needs to be right in that fire exit door,
And then
in that one like orientation.
Yeah, and we took the chair and we have it sitting right there. And then mysteriously the next day, it was replaced with a red chair. Another thing I noticed, this was the first time in this building that I was like genuinely concerned that there's something wrong. We were in the back left corner bathroom, which has been referenced throughout, and you'll see it many times as it's the subject of paranormal activity. One of my interviewees, Micah Bame, referenced a sound of a quarter dropping and like hitting the floor. And when we were back in that bathroom once, and it was me, Tyler, and Mr. Mackey, and we were absolutely silent, I swear I heard the exact same noise and some taps that I've heard as well when we set up the recording device, which you'll see in the footage on the bathroom ground. When you listen to it back, you can hear the same like tapping noise. So that's when I first was like, maybe there actually is something here. Like, it's not just me, it's not just him. Like, what's going on? I don't know if any of you had anything like that, but that was the first time I had it where I was like, oh.
I mean, coming into this, I was much more just excited than frightened, just because
You would be.
I absolutely adore like eerie horror things. So this was like this in like real life. Because one thing I've always wanted to do is like go abandoned like abandoned warehouses and stuff like that. And this was like kind of the first time that I've actually gotten to do something like it. So I was just absolutely thrilled to do this. But instead of just it being abandoned, there's like the urban legends behind it of it being possessed, haunted, whatever the heck. And at first I didn't believe it because obviously I was like, this is gonna be a fun little project. Gonna go explore an abandoned place.
Come on.
Heck yeah! that quickly changed to like a more genuine like caution towards this place. I don't know. 'Cause you two are both kind of more just on your own, always cautious about this place. I was much more careless going into here.
On the night that we actually went in at night, we took 2 laps around the dorm.
I still don't like it.
Lord, dark, yeah. Please help us. But look at you.
Oh yeah, it's not really that
It's
dark.
It's a moodier light.
Oh man. That's a nice desk.
Don't go running off on us.
I think they think you're gonna scare them, Tyler. We think we're gonna lose you.
What? I heard something over there.
I just heard that too. What?
We heard.
It sounded like Velcro ripping.
Oh, that's lovely.
Stuck in the corner.
It almost sounded like a footstep.
got banger sketches.
No, dude. We're chilling.
Dude, we're just getting B-roll right now.
That was really loud.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I thought it was in Jersey.
What?
That's someone who's whistling. Okay.
And our first lap, I would say we were still just kind of like playing along, like, oh, it's so scary.
I was scared. I was scared out of my mind.
Hey guys, look. The exit is right here.
We can leave.
We can get out right now. Okay, let's keep going.
Does anyone else hear that?
Here, this is like kids outside. This is like Halloween, like fake, like wind sound. Like,
I mean,
Wait, was this the first lap?
This was our first lap before it was completely
Before it was
dark out.
completely
Okay,
dark.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was still genuinely terrified. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was too, but like it was still in the back of my mind, like, okay, nothing's gonna happen.
Right.
Don't go wrong. No.
Big room.
no.
No.
No. Hey. What are we doing?
Right there, guys. I suggest we.
The sun is still out.
We use that.
We're still good. Where did Tyler go?
Tyler.
Into the storeroom.
Alright. He's gonna look behind us when we walk in here. I am not going in the bag.
No. Don't. No.
No, sir. No, sir.
You put it back there. Oh, you have it? What?
Is that you making that noise?
Yeah.
How's that footage look?
I don't like. Yeah, I'll go in that room. Joe, don't do that. Don't make those noises.
You can't go. No, you're just gonna hide in here. There's the jack wall. Right. Do we want to get some?
Oh my god.
I know.
And I know Tyler was that way too. He was just so excited, yelling
I was-
out, "Oh, look, there's a
Mike
box
and
of Mike
Ike's!
and Ike!"
There's a box of Mike and Ike's!
What did we say about yelling?
Mike and Ike's!
What did we say about the random screaming?
Mike and Ike's! I'm sorry, dude.
No.
Out of nowhere.
Our first lap, it was more tame. Like it was
It
pretty
was
much.
more tame, yeah.
It was pretty much what we were doing during the day. Like we weren't that scared.
What are you doing, Matt? Okay.
He's looking for,
Okay, Matt, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Hear what?
There's a crack over here.
Not a screamer. Matt, you go. I got the rear, don't worry.
You just said you didn't want to have the rear.
I don't, but I got it, because I need Matt might need a break.
Ooh, that is some There's a spider web for you.
Look at that.
That's some gnarly spider web, yeah.
I was
I mean,
that scared.
Joe was that
I
scared,
was that
but like,
scared.
it's
I
also
get
Joe.
so scared so easily. I needed help.
Yeah. But we finished our first lap. We left the recording device in the bathroom, like in the corner, the very infamous corner.
The one that everyone
And,
talks about.
Yeah, we left the recorder. We left his phone.
Oh, the lights are on down there. If that helps anybody. Come around the corner.
Oh,
safely.
dude, okay, that shot.
But this is the hallway.
Huh? Yes, it is.
No,
What's
you,
up?
you don't need a flashlight for that.
Get a. That's just another room. Look, it still has. You know what that is? Orange Schlegel.
Oh, Tyler, stop moving.
Joe, we're leaving you behind. I'm not gonna.
Since I'm halfway there, Matt, just leave everyone to do the flipper of the light.
It's in the. Wait.
It's been in the shower the whole time. Oh my god. He left. He has video evidence. You can ask him. He left a flower sitting right here, and there's flower pieces all over the bathroom.
Wait, look at how it's positioned in the shower. I didn't leave it like that.
Mackie.
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 Mackie, the chair.
Mackie the chair.
Alright, that's recording.
It's positioned like you have to see. how it's positioned. Like no one.
We did not leave it like
no
this.
one would leave it like.
Here, hold on.
Get your flash to rotating. It had to rotate.
I hope.
What? Look how it's on the shower ledge. What kind of menace does that? Tan. I thought Tan said he put the thing here.
Okay, we're gonna record himself putting it there.
No, well, he probably put it there and probably put it in the chair.
Hey, what's in the corner here?
Tyler,
We can leave this here.
go back in there.
Why?
Because you're the brave one.
They want to set this plunger up and see what happens.
No.
Oh wait, the flower's here.
Yeah, that's what Joe was saying. Tan probably did that. Yeah, that or I completely missaw his video, and then he actually did put it there.
It's still in the
Which I'm thinking is
set up, so we can do whatever.
We'll set up the plunger.
No.
Don't set up the plunger, why not?
Okay. Make sure it's in the shot. Which, are we gonna circle again once it gets dark?
We should do something, leave that recording.
Yeah, like leave the building.
But it might be able to be hearing us right now, actually.
And so we were gonna come back when it got like completely dark. And so we come back, and this is where the fear kind of started to settle in for me, like the real fear.
I think we just gotta go for it.
Okay, so what is the plan when we go in?
Phone and get out.
Is that it? Or are we gonna go make one last loop?
We can make one last loop.
Okay.
Could you do this darker with B-roll?
Okay, good.
Careful.
Dude!
Careful.
Sure.
I don't think a bath's gonna do anything, by the way.
We're good. I think the chair's in the same place.
I think it is as well. Okay.
I'm having an absolute ball of a time.
Shining this right in your eyes.
Oh, we want to see the diamond.
Here, Tyler. This is for you.
Are you staying back?
I wanna wait here.
Don't-
No.
Wait outside.
Wait outside?
No.
Just be in one of the windows standing there.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. We're not doing this by ourselves.
What?
Oh, that's fine. Come on, guys. I got flashlight in that. We're good.
So for
Why?
anything,
Why you?
I'll stand on the end of this hallway and look down by this light.
No. Just like stay by the door.
Now that Tyler has my flashlight.
He also has a bat, so don't startle him.
True. I'll yell Mike and I.
Mike and
Bro, that get me excited. Be like, where? Bye, Mackie. It's been a
I
pleasure.
love you, Jesus. I hope you love me too.
And so we're walking, we're gonna do our lap, we go into the room, and then there's the cabinets. You guys wanna talk about the cabinets a little
The
more?
cabinets.
See,
See, the cabinets is where it started to like become real for me.
that's true.
Like even before on the first lap setting up the recording and everything, I was like, this is gonna be a cool little thing, you know. We're doing like some investigation stuff. This is cool. So we got to the cabinet room, and there was like 4 cabinets. 2 of them were zip tied shut, and I remember me and Matt were kind of like peeking underneath with flashlights trying to see what was in them. There was like one was empty and like one was like with some papers or
Yeah.
something, nothing important.
Kind of light up in there. Is there anything in there?
Oh, there's nothing
Nothing.
So there's no some paper. And then I went over to look at the doors.
I ran to the corner out of fear because you guys went in the room and I was kind of in the doorway and I was like, no, sir.
No, sir. So I went and looked over the doors, and then I went back to the 4th cabinet because that was the closest one to me. Opened that one. There was like a tray and like some stray papers and stuff.
Oh, that's what that one goes.
And then Matt's like shh, because we did that periodically to like kind of.
Are there any noises?
Yeah, the noises.
Yeah, like we thought we heard
You know,
something.
I
shush
thought I
up.
heard something for sure. I was like,
Shush
oh
up.
my gosh.
Yeah, just trying to listen to what, like some ambient noises, because there's always some ambient noise in here that makes it spooky. But after that, Matt was like, okay, and then, no,
You whispered okay, and then you went back to doing whatever you were doing.
I believe he said okay, and then I closed the 4th
And then
one.
you closed
Yeah,
the other one. Yeah,
I
you
got
can hear that on
startled
the
by that
footage.
noise because I was
Yeah.
getting footage of the rest of the room. Like, whoa!
Closed that one. and I remember it like clicking when I
The
closed.
magnet was like
I
it was closed.
I heard it click. I heard it like bang.
You can
That
hear
is
it
closed.
in the footage as well. It is closed.
Oh my god.
You said okay.
Because
Yeah, that
he
was
got
the
startled by the
initial scare,
noise.
yeah.
He got startled by the noise
Yeah.
of the magnet.
I wasn't paying attention to him.
No, yeah, no,
I
I
wasn't either. So I was like, "What was
recording
that?"
elsewhere.
Yeah, no, I was on the same page as Matt was, and so that's when you listen to the footage, you hear that first like, I don't remember what you did. What we were just like, ugh.
And then I checked the third one, the last cabinet of the 4. Open that one, look in there. That one's also just empty, nothing in it. And something caught my attention to the door. I like looked away for a second. Looked back and like continued closing it. Then the 4th one flies open, and I was just like, huh! And then you guys didn't notice it at first. You all look and then see it's open and me not touching. You're like, ah! And then we all run.
We bolted for
We
it.
bolted out. I slipped, and since I was the one recording, I don't know what happened, but I did not consciously stop the recording.
Matt accidentally stopped the recording.
And then
so
it
we
just started
hear-
back up
It started
later
back
on.
up. I did not touch the recording
Makes
button.
sense. I don't know. It,
Like, and that's when the fear started to like
that's
really
when,
set in for me.
That's when it
okay,
was
that's
like-
when I.
We're fine.
After the cupboard door flew open and we sprinted out of the way, we genuinely were terrified. Like that was the first time in my mind where my body has had to do fight or flight.
Yeah.
And it chose flight. And that was the first time I'd experienced the feeling of, oh my goodness, something not physical, something on a completely different plane of existence
Supernatural
is
level.
very wrong, and we need to get out now. And that's why you
So
see us sprint out of the building. I sprinted over Matt to get out the door. I
was on the
like,
ground,
Like,
like,
normally you think,
Left for
never
Dead.
leave a man behind. I was out of that building. That didn't even think.
Supernatural leap over.
As I say, that didn't even like occur in my mind. It
future
was just
pastor.
get out, get out, get out. That is the only thing that was going through my brain. So like, you look at it and you're like, nah, it's staged or whatever. This is not staged.
This is not staged.
That was genuinely us going into fight or flight reaction and getting out.
What? I didn't see it, but I heard.
I look back and I see it like almost full swing into the other cupboard, and that's when I bolted.
Cupboard and I just saw it. Boom. That's the first time I've been genuinely frightened. That was like
I tripped and fell. I thought he was like going.
genuine frightened.
All I saw was Heller. And then you all just like slow motion around the corner.
I wonder what it sounds like from the recording.
Down hard.
I slipped.
See, for me personally, on the first lap, I was terrified out of my mind, but there was nothing tangible. It was just noises, which there have been creepy noises every single time we've been in here. Like, you can't not be in here without a creepy noise. So,
Classic boys dorm.
so we made the first lap, nothing happened. Coming into the second lap, I was a lot more confident. I would say personally, I was not as scared because I was like, we did this once before. There's nothing in here. You know, I've grown up on all these stories and rumors. There's just a bunch of stories and rumors.
I beg to differ. You guys were like, go in there and grab your phone.
And
And I'm like,
then-
I need you to come with me. You're like, no, go. We need to go grab my phone.
You need to go grab your phone.
I need the footage.
Yeah, go.
Someone come with me.
Let's all go. Let's all go.
We'll do this together.
And that's when it
Yeah.
first like hit me
That
that,
was
like,
the
there
real
is
fear.
something going on here.
But you know, we're out of the building. We're calming down. Tyler's phone is still in the bathroom.
Oh.
We have to go retrieve it
Still recording.
after seeing the cupboard incident. So
I was just like, come on, guys, let's just go back in. You guys are like,
We were gonna
no.
send you by yourself
Yeah,
to
you.
go get it.
I was like, I'm not going in there by myself after the cupboard. No.
you would not have come out.
I wouldn't have come out.
Oh my
I don't even know if Mackie would have come with me. Probably not.
no.
My distance. That's dark.
Oh my.
It's
Don't go to that corner.
it took a little bit, but you guys finally came, and we were just like, And we're not doing a full lap. Get in, get out.
Taking the very direct route.
And
Yeah, no,
You can literally watch us walk through this place, and we're like talking each other through literally everything that's happened. Like, look in there, quick. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah,
going.
we're like,
And then
don't stop talking. Don't just get in there, get out.
You hear
'Cause
the
we're
heater
like, I don't
turn
wanna-
on, and we're all just like, oh, it's just the
Okay,
heater.
just a heater. Oh.
I'll be here.
Can we do the short route? Short route?
What did we do?
Short route.
Short route?
But it's
Going back in there. I'm not. Holy crap.
dude.
That's so scary.
But it didn't like open. It flew.
No, it was like, don't move.
It was zooming.
What are you doing in there, Tyler?
Checking. Quickly.
In the name of Christ. I heard.
He's in the back. We're fine. That's the power box.
Yeah, it's gonna get real loud in that middle section. That's the heater. We're okay. Actually, it's gonna drown out some of this probably.
I don't like this.
You're almost there.
I'm in here with like all the reflections.
At the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. Your rod and your scepter, your staff, they comfort me.
Alright, everything's still here.
Guys, why am I in the back?
Everything's still here.
Mackie, that is a terrible place to be.
I don't have a flashlight. I'll stay over here. I need to hit start when you guys start running.
Like, you can hear our voices got that little bit of shake. The camera's pretty shaky at this point. The
You can hear
flashlights are
all
shaky.
of my comments since I was the one holding the
Oh my
camera.
goodness.
I was not focused on getting
No.
a good shot so that you guys could see.
We was getting
I
to
was
get out.
not.
Like,
that
this
was
is
not
like,
my main focus.
We're like on a
so-
mission here this time. Like before, it's like, hey, now it's, oh my gosh, we need to leave.
And you can hear the genuine fear in my voice when I say, I don't like this. I don't like this. I need to get out.
No, okay, but we got to the bathroom and I was like, boom, everything's still here. The plunger we had like set up, like standing
yeah.
up.
Okay.
Just
So
see if it would fall over.
So
That was still
yes. So when we went around our first lap in the bathroom, Micah, you hear him talk also about this plunger. So there's basically a big, long plunger in there, just because why not?
Yeah, with
the
the stick the
chair,
size of, like, a
the
broom
you know the
handle.
chair which you see in the thing, which is the subject of also some stories. And so we set up the phone at the very beginning of the doorway to looking into the bathroom, the recording device in the middle, and we set up the plunger just beyond that, just to, see what's gonna happen, kind of thing. And we walked in there. Recording device is still there. Tyler's phone is still there. Plunger's still there. So this has been set up for like what, 20 minutes now. The record
About 20, yeah.
the microphone thing has about 25 minutes of audio on it. So that whole time, everything was just fine. We walked to the back of the bathroom, like just checking out the bathroom. We walked past the plunger. Nothing happened. We were talking about pranking Mackie. Just
Yeah,
to scare him.
because we were like, all right, we're
Yeah.
here. Nothing happened.
It'd be kind of
You know,
funny.
yeah, and
Yeah,
they say
we're like-
nothing. We're in the bathroom. This
We're
this,
like,
this,
this
this
means-
spot.
He's shaking his head.
I know.
We'd be like, it'd be kind of funny if we
It'd be
pranked
kinda funny,
Mackie,
like
just running out screaming.
Tyler, you want to freak out Maggie? Sure. Just start yelling and we run out.
Hold up.
What?
Yeah, so, nothing happened in the bathroom. And then so we get to, we're kind of like making our way out slowly. And we're like, oh,
And
shh.
we stop for a
Another one
second
of these
again.
shh moments,
It's
as you can
always
see.
after the shush moments.
Or, things happen during the shish moments too.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, quiet. It's like, it's the coin dropping. Oh, it's going to be there this time. And then, so, nothing happened during the shh moment. We were quiet for like maybe 5-10 seconds. So Tyler picks up the recording device or whatever, picks up his phone or whatever. We're like, all right, we got it. Let's get out. So we're kind of slowly making our way out the bathroom. And then behind Matt was already
I'm in the
past the
back.
plunger.
All of
behind
us were
Matt,
past the plunger. We were all basically
we
by the
hear
doorway.
this loud clang. The plunger completely just falls over. Huge noise on the ground. We all look back. At first, I thought it was Matt. And
So
then
did
I
I.
saw Matt turn and start to run. And that's when it clicked in my mind that that wasn't Matt. And then I turned and bolted for it, to which Tyler was already about a few feet ahead of me.
I was like, I'm leaving.
And we were gone.
Oh my goodness,
And
that was so
That
terrible.
was the worst. That one.
That was Maggie. I think that was a chair.
Did you move it? Okay, this was moving 2 seconds ago. I'm not kidding. Did you brush it when you walked back? Bye. See you. Vents are not anymore. Welcome back, Father.
No! 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 The broom!
The cupboards, we were right at the exit, so we
We
could
were
just like
so
we could
close.
go for it. And like
We
I
are-
didn't really see the cupboard. I just saw it open.
We were the furthest point from the front door that, like,
Yeah,
But with the
Like the
plunger,
back corner.
basically.
like my heart skipped a beat.
No,
when I
for-
heard that plunger go
definitely,
down.
definitely.
Like
stopped
it
until
was
we got out
the
of the
most
building.
terrifying thing I have ever experienced in my entire life. Matt did not touch that plunger. We walked
No.
past it several times. You can see it in the footage. That never knocked it down. Never. And that time, you know, just as we were gonna leave, as we like were doing with the other room, we're about to leave, and then the cupboard flew open, about to leave, and then the plunger comes crashing down. It was just, oh. And like, you know, normally I consider myself a pretty speedy guy, but Tyler was definitely a few steps ahead of me the entire way. I have never seen this man run faster in his life. I have never felt myself run faster in my life. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm playing soccer and like this is a do or die situation, chase down the attacker kind of guy. I would not have run that fast as what I ran trying to get out of this building. I am not kidding.
You're telling that to the soccer
I
coach.
know.
Well, you're graduating. You're fine.
Say, Matthew was sprinting with us.
Yeah, no, he was doing it too.
Head start.
Say,
He saw us rushing out of the bathroom. He's like, "Okay,
it's time to go.
we're leaving."
It was
Like he was on just door duty, holding open the door. Where it was ah.
And then
I'm
you
pretty
can
sure
hear, and
I was carrying a bat this entire time.
you were carrying the baseball bat because it's just like an emotional support. Like
Literally.
there's nothing physical in this place, but you know we have a bat just in case.
When I was running, I accidentally hit a wall. Not like I swung at the wall, but like having like a pendulum on your back while you're trying to run. Oh, hit the wall.
But I think the thing that really, you know, and like after the fact, I didn't regain my breath for probably a good 15
Oh
minutes.
no,
Like,
definitely.
you know,
I was
I'm
out
out
of
of
breath
shape,
for-
granted.
a long.
No! Did you touch it? I did not touch it.
Nobody, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. I didn't. There was. Okay. What? What? Is there anything else that we need? This is the last, probably the only night we're ever gonna do this. Did you record that?
I did.
Oh my god. Thank God. Did you record the crab net as well?
No, I was focusing on below it,
Oh.
and then I heard you guys like.
Oh, you
I
heard
heard
it
the
though.
sound.
We heard it.
Yeah.
We heard it. Okay. Okay. Are we going back in?
No.
But I was done. And I think if you still don't believe it, I'd say the one thing that everyone can understand is the noise that Matt made as we were running out of the building. You wanna elaborate on that, Matt?
I don't know how that sound came out of my body. I sounded like a 5-year-old girl
It was such genuine
I'm
scream.
not known for being like a very loud person in general.
Dude, it was like a squeal. It was so genuine. Okay.
I think we can all say that we were genuinely terrified. Like, this is real.
Yeah,
This is
real
100%
fear.
real fear, real reactions. Everything
Genuine.
you saw in that footage was all real. We didn't edit any of this.
Correct. It
We
was.
were genuinely terrified, and we genuinely, like, sprinted out of this building twice.
We were thinking of staging some stuff in here, but nothing.
we didn't need to.
We didn't need to stage anything. Like obviously, there's over the top stuff we could have staged, but
Yeah.
all like the subtle stuff that made it as eerie as it is was enough. And the fact that it is genuine makes it even more eerie.
Yeah, like I'm not like fully comfortable coming into this
No,
building
I'm not
again. Like
comfortable being in here anyways.
This
Like,
is our last.
I'm looking
time.
down that hallway.
That's terrible. Last time in here.
Well, we
yeah.
gotta clean stuff up, but who knows?
After this.
You know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
They don't
so
know that.
nah, whatever. So I think we should start with Matthew and go down the line.
Battery's about to die.
Matthew is haunted.
I think it's demon possessed.
Tyler.
I think it very well could be. Am I fully convinced? I have no reason to doubt it's not.
See, I'm scared to admit of what I know and believe in my heart. I'm very scared to admit it, just to tempt that there actually is most definitely 100% something. So yes, I believe it's demon possessed, but don't tell anybody that.
Future pastor.
It cut out. This one cut out. That one can still keep going.
Okay. I mean, I said it anyway, so you
got
could
it.
just cut it.
Yeah, we're good.
Into that one
Okay.
at the end, so we can just cut to that shot at the very end.
That's
Maybe
good.
just personally tell the folks at home.
Hey,
You guys feel good about that?
Hey.
don't come in here.
Don't go
Don't
there at night.
No.
Do yourself a
Not
favor.
at night.
No.
Don't.
Don't.
No. There is nothing. Don't do this at night.
No.
Don't
I'm
be
no.
like us. Don't
No.
be stupid.
No.
Because we're genuinely
Yep.
scared
Yep.
now. I'm like,
I'm leaving.
yeah, no, we're done. We're done. Let's go.
Cut.